Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you the power of tank Xin Zhao with Heartsteel. Heartsteel is the most broken item in the game right now. For those of you not aware of it, gives you a lot of HP, health regeneration, ability haste with some burst damage and infinite scaling HP. Does a little bit of everything. After Heartsteel, you usually want to get a Titanic second or third item. Titanic gives you a bunch of AD and HP. And on top of that, even more AD based on your bonus HP. So you can see how Heartsteel and Titanic kind of feed into each other. It's one of the strongest item synergies in the whole game, Heartsteel and Titanic. The team is pretty tanky, so after Heartsteel, we could go for Bork, some kind of attack speed. For our runes, we ran some standard Xin Zhao stuff. You can go for Lethal Tempo or Conquer. I think Lethal Tempo is better, especially for a champion like Xin Zhao, who has an attack speed steroid. Then we have Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, Conditioning, Unflinching with attack speed, AD, and armor. Up against a lot of AP damage, actually. I'm assuming Shiv's going to go AD, since her team has the Lux, Lissandra, and Cho'Gath. I hope she goes AP, then I could just stack a bunch of MR, get Merc Treads, that type of thing. Usually on Xin Zhao, you would go for something like Merc Treads. You would normally want to smite once you have it down to 600 if your teammates stop leashing. That's fine. I'll have my smite for the next few camps. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do Krugs or not. Now that I'm looking at it, invading Shyvana is the best option. Against full clear style junglers that aren't particularly high mobility, like Shyvana and Evelynn, it's usually good to invade them, because you can set up an easy kill and they can't solo you. Shyvana has press the attack, so as long as we have high HP, we'll be able to dominate her. Be able to dominate her quite handily. Auto attack Q reset. Generally want to use your abilities before you use your Q on Xin Zhao, since it puts your other abilities on a lower cooldown. Against monsters, at least. Against champions, you pretty much always want to knock them up before you press W. That way you don't miss it. So against monsters, use your EW first, then Q. Against champions, you usually use W after you land the knockup. Now that we're level 3, we can look for invade. You certainly don't have to start with the potion on Xin Zhao. It's not necessary. You clear healthy enough as it is, as you can tell. Should be over here. Alright, she already finished. Wow, she's clearing fast, bro. Maybe she skipped a camp. I think she smited it. We get the knock up into W, and down she goes. So she had actually done a full clear there. It looks like 21 CS. This would have been her last camp. That's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy how fast she did that. Wild. Got with our W, auto attack Q reset. Gonna save dash if we need to use it if he flashes or something. There we go, because we were already behind him as it was. We can leave the wave right there. It'll push into Darius. Shouldn't push too fast. He's already on his way. Xin Zhao's extremely good for early ganks. His early ganks are nuts. His solo invades are decent. He does fall off a little bit in the late game, but with this build, you really don't. We'll EQ on her here. You normally don't want to lead him with W. I figured she didn't have flash, though. And sure enough, she does. Get with an auto attack W. Into the E. Auto attack Q reset. We're on lethal tempo. She should lose this. Nice. Nami flash. I don't think we needed it, though. Shyvana was on cooldowns. Interesting. Only reason I W'd early against the Shyvana before I knocked her up was to take full advantage of our Q cooldown reduction. Plus, I knew exactly where Shyvana was going to move to, which was try to secure the kill on my teammates, so we could just auto attack her with our red buff into W, the red buff slowing her, and then W landing. If she was a more mobile champion who has many dashes like Bel'Veth, obviously we'd always knock up and then W. Your W extends your dash range, so you can go over walls for camps or for champions. Sometimes with champions, you can't reach them with your normal E, so you'll have to use W to start the combo. It's not ideal, but if it's what you have to do, it is what it is. We'll go ahead and smite a minion here. And we get on the Ashe immediately. Knock up into W. Got both of their flashes. Just solid. Oh, this is bad. It's not really what I wanted. We just kind of need to push the wave now. Vladimir is an extremely gold hungry champion, so I'm trying to do this in a way to where he doesn't miss every minion. All right, it's time to reset. Can get a huge chunk of heart still. Typically want to get Kindling Gem and Giant's Belt first. And we'll go ahead and pick up tier 1 boots. I'm not going to buy a control word. We shouldn't need it. Shyvana ganks are some of the worst pre-6 ganks in the game. She has absolutely 0 CC, 0 slows, nothing. She has to come up behind people, and she needs a lot of space to chase, which usually makes top lane her easiest gank if she were to come up behind Darius right now, though he is level 6. Shyvana's main win condition for the first 5 levels is full clearing, gank, reset, try to solo dragon at some point because she does 20% increased damage off of her passive. Pop back with the W. I think she's on dragon right now. I don't think I could get there in time though. I think she's on it though. Just need Nami to ward. Yep. There it goes. You saw how fast she took that. She doesn't have very good items. All she has is recurve bow. The attack speed. It's unfortunate. Happens though. It's hard to stop her from rush cheesing the dragons. Your support has to help with that with the wards. As a jungler, since you'll have Oracle Lens, you can't really ward that yourself. Darius really shouldn't lose a solo fight against Cho'Gath there. But he literally is. That's not good. That is not good. I'm gonna have to arm if he tries to run past me here. Hovering my cursor. I don't know where he thinks he's gonna go. We get the knock up in the W. Well, whoa, we were focusing. What was that? We were focusing. We get the knock up in a W. I'm so confused though. Why did it knock him back? Your R and Xin Zhao is only supposed to knock back the person who you don't attack. That was bizarre. I don't understand what happened. Maybe my W hit the Shyvana. Maybe I hit Shyvana with some type of damage, which counted as she was the last person I hit. That was bizarre though. I was trying to knock away the Shyvana. We're still able to clean up since we had full stack lethal tempo. Lethal tempo is crazy on Xin Zhao. They buffed him this patch as well. Right? I guess I should say last patch. And yeah, they buffed his passive, giving it more healing. And I believe more damage, and then they made his E on a lower cooldown, so he's pretty good right now. I like Xin Zhao a lot. We can go ahead back, get heart still. Might as well. It's a really good item back. Start stacking permanent HP. They don't have a great tool to deal with us. The more ranged champions you have against Xin Zhao, it's not necessarily a good thing because of his R. If they're not within inside your circle, they can't put damage on you whatsoever. Even if they ignite you. If they're outside of the circle, it doesn't do any damage. They can CC you, so the Ashe slows will be annoying. Luxnir will be annoying, but it's really gonna have to be the Shyvana and Cho'Gath who try to burst us down. Good luck to them. It's typically bruisers that do well against the Xin Zhao, someone who can get in there and mash on you. We'll see how that goes for them. Still able to clear our camps pretty fast, even with heart still. They've set it up like that. You get vision, we hop over with increased range. I'm going to play super heavy dragon side once that's coming up. She's getting all the objectives. Good on her for doing that. Typically go for Emax second on Xin Zhao. These guys are both going to die. We still have our dash. We can walk in with autos here. Auto attack Q reset. We get the knock up in a W, and we still have our E to close distance. I believe we already got both of their flashes. Auto attack Q reset. I'll let him have the kill. You don't really want to steal Vlad last hits. Vlad can do a lot more with gold than most champions. Probably more than his Xin Zhao could even do. I just want to push the wave. Shyvana is dead. I'm surprised the game's so close. I feel like we're dominating so hard, but they're barely behind in kills, and they're up a dragon and a herald. It's like, in theory, they're ahead right now because of that. But at the same time, I don't think they can kill me. As long as we position. Oh, she tried to snipe us off that. I need better vision. Hey, Ashe. We hit her with the W. We're outside the vision there. Get the knock up. Into another W. She's lined up with brush. We'll knock the Shyvana off us. Get on the Ashe. And a W. I mean, we did give them 800 gold. I don't know how worth that was. We got some health off a heart still. In the short term, it's definitely not worth. Maybe it is in the long term for the heart still. I don't know. Heart still is pretty dang broken. We got CC'd for a full second. We could go Berserker Greaves. We really could. I have a feeling that Merc Treads are going to be more useful for this game. We'll go for Bork next. Bork is kind of insane. Lots of max health damage. We'll be able to shred through the Cho'Gath and Shyvana pretty quick. We'll take Wolves into the Dragon here. I don't want Shyvana to rush it down. Building attack speed. She's going 80. Yep. Building attack speed on Shyvana is very standard early game, so she can take the dragons much quicker. That's why her first item is typically Bork for AD Shyvana, or for AP Shyvana she goes Nashers, both allowing her to shred. But she is very squishy that way. She can't dive very well. If she gets focused, she'll go down rapidly. Just making sure she's not on it. W's doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, hey friend. Hey friends. Hey Ash. Knock the Shyvana away. Smite Ash. I don't think I die here. Oh, okay, I barely die, but we got pretty good value. We soaked a lot. We tanked the Shiv, got the Shiv killed, got Ash, got a lot of stuff out of the Lux. I'm okay with that, because we got some more hearts still as well. We're already getting nearly a permanent 200 health off of it. So the base 800 plus 200. We have about 1,000 health out of this right now. Very juicy. We do need more attack speed, though. Attack speed's going to make a big diff. Gonna rush straight out for Dragon. Even though we died before Shyvana, she spawned in before us because she's only level 8, we're level 9. Your respawns in League aren't based on how long the game is. It's based on your champion level. So if you're like level 16, someone's level 10, they'll spawn in way before you do. Just how it is. Darius has Black Cleaver. He should be able to solo Cho'Gath easily now. Seems to be running constantly out of mana. Black Cleaver is an interesting rush. I've been trying that on Kayn and getting good results out of it. It's cheaper than other Bruiser mythics because it's not a mythic. It's only 3,100 instead of 3,300 gold. I like it a lot. I don't know why Vlad's almost dead. He's almost dead. Dash on the Ash here in a moment. We missed Tipper. Should have just let in with my dash. Auto attacking the W. The Shyvana hurts, dude. She's shredding us pretty hard. Her Bork is doing so much max health damage against us that Lux just killed herself. Whip the Shyvana off. Pop her with my W. I don't want to die for it, though. Go ahead and burn Q. Vladimir has... actually, his CS isn't very high. I think he's been struggling. He's trying to play some heart still, Vlad. Don't know how that's going to turn out. In theory, it should be strong. Because Vladimir, I think he gets more AP the more health he has, and that item infinitely scales. And then I think Demonic also interacts with bonus HP to where it does more. I think they nerfed Demonic heavily recently for range champs, though, to where... yeah, it gives you bonus AP based off of your HP. 2% bonus health as ability power, yeah. I'm just trying to get my HP back so I can fight for Dragon. If I base, they could have potentially rushed it down with Shyvana. She can take it probably in under 12 seconds. No joke. Really fast with the Bork setup. Bork is the fastest way to take a Dragon on really any jungler. Even faster than the Nash. Would like Dragon. Don't want to start it while Nami's in base and my mid lane's backing. That'd be bad. We could kill the Lux. She ran mid to hold wave and set up a freeze. She should die here as she crosses over. She'll either cross over here or there. If she crosses over there, I'll move to that brush and cut her off. Here she comes. Get her with the smite. Oh, there it is. Their mid lane isn't reacting. I could have R'd. It doesn't do much damage though. 15% of our current health. I guess we could have started out with R sooner to try to chunk her, but the R itself does less damage than an auto attack for us outside of the current health damage. Siobhan is doing a lot. Bottom line, we have 2,600 health. From her alone, we took 2,800 damage because we're healing a little bit off of our passive. Really shouldn't... No one on our team cares about objectives at all. Like, not at all. Siobhan no R. We trade off 1-for-1 with Lux, and she's allowed to just walk up and go solo it with no R. It's incredible. Really need Bork. Bork needs to be nerfed or removed from the game. It's way too strong. Every auto attack doing an additional 12% current health is way too much. That means 5 autos is 60% of their current HP. It's way too good. And that's not even including its other stats. That's just a passive on it. Got it. Heartstill's giving us 373. I wonder what Siobhan is building for her mythic. Maybe she's going Heartstill. She's getting it kind of late in the game. It's typically better the sooner you get it. This game is going to go late unless they surrender since they're getting all the dragons. We can't just drag Soul into team fight end. Maybe we still could though, because the Vladimir and whatnot. Maybe. Oh, it's warded. Nasty. Lux is topside. She's frantic. She's trying to find stuff. It's dangerous to roam on Lux. You don't have any way to get away when Xin Zhao comes for you. She's dead. This must be warded. We get the knock up in a W. We get the Heartstill. Cho'Gath doesn't even have Heartstill here. Got it. Got the knock up. I missed my W because I waited too long. These plants are way too good. These empowered plants. Super strong. She missed her knock up. It is what it is. I'll keep taking her camps here. Siobhan is getting so fed still. She has more CS than me. Our biggest advantage over her is just our mythic item, essentially. Giving us so many stats. It's giving us 1,200 HP. We get the knock up in the W, pop her with the R. Why is no one else helping me, though? I don't feel like dying. They're playing way tighter as a team. I just need to stay alive and slow down a little bit and wait for teammates. We're playing a little too forward. We're off sides, essentially. Regardless of how strong we are. She went for Frostfire. I'm okay with that. We're getting 500 health now from it, so 1,300 health total. It's definitely time to go Titanic. Titanic for the win. It's going to be giving us... If this game keeps going on, well over 100 AD. Titanic. I don't know what they're doing. They should come stop me. And here they come. Siobhan is being cocky. She can't fight me at all. I want to get my heart still off of her. She's not getting close enough, though. There it is. I could go for Cho'Gath. I'm thinking we pick up a Titanic, a Black Cleaver, and then maybe Death's Dance. Siobhan is doing most damage to us and she's doing physical damage. This guy's gonna die. Hey, friend. I can open up with a W since he was standing still. Hit him with an R early in the fight to shred his percent health. I think he's looking to flash away or something. He literally can't solo us, and he's Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath has a lot of max health damage in his kit on his E. Does around 5% per auto for 3 autos. He still lost that because we have Bork. I am happy with that outcome. 536. Decent. Your W just slows them, gives you a bigger dash. AoE damage. Your Q is just an auto attack reset, increased auto attack range, and a knock up on the 3rd auto. And then your E is a slow damage and attack speed bonus. Quite a bit. Your only percent base damage in Xin Zhao kit is on his R. And it's really not that high either. 15% is nothing too crazy. Get the knock up in a W. Lux failed the Ash. Oh, we can actually win this. We're full stacked lethal tempo. Gonna whip her with the R. Get the knock up in a W. He literally can't fight us 1v3. I'm gonna unmute all. This is stupid. Bork needs to be nerfed or removed. It's way too good. Shyvana gets another dragon for free. Why take her base? Man, she's just cheesing those dragons down so fast. Whoa, that hit? In what world? In what world does that Ash hit? I'm dead. I just have to try to get some heart still off before I die there. 700. Bro. 700 bonus HP. That means we're at 1500 now. 1500 health, one item. If it didn't give the health regeneration, it didn't give the ability haste, this item would probably be balanced. But the fact that it does these 3 different things, plus the passive, that's too much. This should just be a health item. In fact, remove Heartstill and make Warmog be this item. We don't need Warmogs and Heartstill. I get it, they're a little bit different, but functionally, you'd always want Heartstill over Warmogs, especially if you could get it early on in the game. All right, it's time for Titanic. And then I'm thinking Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver for Shred. The tankiness plays well into what we're doing. This item alone is giving us 72 AD on Titanic Hydra. To give you reference, most AD items give around 40 to 50 AD. And this is giving us 70, almost 2 AD, full AD items worth of AD. Shyvana's getting solo kills. Why? I don't think Heartstill Vladimir is good, to be honest. I think it's going to take too long to scale, and he's falling so far behind just by picking it. I think we still win, though. I just have to play for drags. It's so hard, though. Because it's easy to say, play for drags. But if it's not a good fight, or Shyvana's on it right when it spawns and none of my teammates want to go there, what am I supposed to do? I can't literally fight 1v5. We can't. Shyvana's melee. She'll be damaging us the whole time. We can bounce on their range targets pretty well, W's and E's, but the Shyvana, she's at least going to do half our health. And then we're going to be soaking a bunch of CC from the other players, so... She went for the green jungle item as well. Tenacity. Later, bud. I got my heart still off on her. Why is she doing so much damage, though? Bro, she's actually soloing me. Why? Did they buff Shyvana? What is this damage output? She should not be able to solo us. Maybe I need Thornmail. She's actually soloing us. It's insane. With this build. Gnarly. I think I actually need Thornmail. It's sad. We don't have any kind of armor. We could go for Randuin's, or even Frozen Heart would be good. I think she's healing a lot as part of what's going on. She also has some extra self-healing off of Chemtech Drag. Just kill this freaking Shyvana, bro. We get the knock up, the smite, and she dies. Cool. She just threw there pretty hard. Nice. That's big for our team. That's really, really big. See, the heart still gets crazy, dude. In the mid game, every time we activate it now, it's giving us around 50 or 60 health. Or it's saying 43. That's a lot. 43 permanent HP. That's pretty good. It's funny how fast we can clear these camps with Titanic. Just 1E. Just gotta stay on top of the Cho. He has a Rift Maker. That is a weird Cho'Gath item. I want to get there soon, so we'll use W early. I don't want Cassante to die. Down he goes. After Black Cleaver, we will need some kind of armor item, whether it's Frozen Heart, Death's Dance, or Thornmail. We need something to deal with this Shyvana. Slow down her attack speed or heal cutter. I'm hesitant to go Thornmail because I think heal cut items have been over nerfed. I'd be more likely to go Frozen Heart or Death's Dance. They make a tank with billion dashes, says Cho'Gath. Yeah, pretty much. Probably has too many dashes. He's also one of those champions like Aphelios where it's hard to tell what's happening because all of his abilities look the same. He's just flipping his boards around and flopping around. You can't tell what ability's what. There's no readability with that champion. We just need to take Dragon. Vlad's stalling them. They're chasing. They're foolish enough to chase him. They should have rushed this and coin flipped it. Because for them, it's worth it. It's Soul. They might as well coin flip it. I don't think they're going to win without Soul anyways. Oh, got it. I'll whip the R. We get the knock up on her. I can't really move though. Getting perma slow. Darius is going to body block the volley for me here. I hope. Where's Ashe going? She's actually faster than Darius. What the hell? Oh, that didn't hit me, bud. She's gonna suicide. We can't get her. She's actually just gone. She's faster than us. What the fuck? How is she faster? Is Zeal really that good? That's all she has for movement speed is Zeal. 7% movement speed. I guess it is that good. Knock up into W. Back up. Don't let it hit us. Oh, I can't reach. Getting slowed by Lux there. We did get some heart steal off though. It's giving us permanent 45. Hey, friend. I'll be taking that. Here comes the Shyvana. I'll let him have the blue. I think he needs it more than I do. Go ahead and smite. Get down our W. Auto attack R reset. And I'm going to walk out of this. I don't want to stay and try to kill Cho'Gath underneath turret. Let me get on that Gromp real quick. I want some healing. Get the Omni Vamp from our jungle item. Plus every time you kill a monster camp, you get healing. In preseason 13 here. Very nice. Chemtech Drag Soul I think is horrible, but the Chemtech Dragon stats individually I think are really good. They're two different things. The Chemtech Drags give 5% tenacity and shield and heal power. The Soul, it gives you like 10% increased and decreased damage when you're below half health, which is crap. Because if you're not even below half health, it does nothing. You can't even utilize it unless you're basically being focused. It's pretty annoying. Not a big fan of Chemtech Drag. Feels doo-doo feces. Shyvana was over here. She's strong, but not as strong as she was. I think she's fallen off a little bit. I have my Bork and my heart still scaling. She's having trouble getting through me. Her base damage is being mitigated to where only her Bork is really hurting. Hey, friend. Oh. Imagine, dude. Just barely missed the tip. Just the tip. That's so annoying. Let's get on the Ashe then. Alright, I'm okay with that. We soaked a lot. I don't like giving Cho'Gath an R stack, but at the same time, you can't get away on Xin. He doesn't have a good escape unless you can smack them all the way with your R. If Cho or Ashe is already slowing us, we kind of have to go into the death. At the very least, they're not going to get Drax off that fight because we already got Dragon, but the whole team dying after I die is not ideal. We traded 1 for 1. Ideally, our teammates would have just backed off, stayed alive, so they can't rush down Dragon now. There's 4 of them, and now there's only 2 of us instead of 4 of us. It's looking like a cleaver. I'm taking a lot of magic damage. We could go for Ma next. Ma's actually insanely good. Once it pops, you get 10% Omnivamp and a huge magic resist shield, and you don't lose the Omnivamp until you like disengage combat. Darius is doing a lot of damage. He gets hit by the Ashe arrow. Cassante isn't very strong, honestly. The champ has a lot of CC and okay mobility once he's in combat. The actual damage output is really fickle. Oh, he went electrocute, that's why. Cassantes with Conk do way more damage. I've never seen a Cassante run electrocute before. It's always Conquer. Should leave that for Vlad. He thought I was going to take the whole wave. I just realized he was behind me. Like I said, you don't want to take the minions from Vlad. He needs them. Plus, whenever you take the minions when your teammates are there, they're more likely to take your monster camp. So that's bad for the team. You get more XP from the monsters than your teammates do because you have jungle item. So ideally, they should be getting the minion last hits and you get your monster camps. Hey, friend. I dashed immediately because I knew I could burst her. I wanted that extra attack speed. Otherwise, I would hold on to E. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. That damage output. Bro. Titanic's giving us nearly 90 attack damage. Heartsteel's giving us an insane 1900 HP right now, total. Just need to get on top of this chick, knock her up into W. I would whip her with R, but she's already low health. I'll hit it Cho'Gath with it. Dude, how are you gonna fight this? Like, look how much HP we have. 5k HP on Xin Zhao with 320 AD, bro. You kidding me? That is really, really high. 320 AD, I like it. Once we have mob, we'll be absolutely unkillable. 10% Omnivamp. Omnivamp is any damage your autos or abilities do you heal off of. Lifesteal is only damage inflicted by your auto attacks or auto attack based abilities. So that's lifesteal. Omnivamp is the purest form of self-healing, really. Really is the best. A lot of items. I think there's more items that give Omnivamp than lifesteal, or maybe it's tied at this point. They keep changing it. Like, I think Ravenous Hydra's Omnivamp, Riftmaker's Omnivamp. Maybe they should have tried to force it on me here. I'll just dash away, it's whatever. I want the permanent HP off of her, though. She can't fight me at all. We get the slow. We get more. I'm taking a lot of damage, though. Hey, Lux, you want to feed me some gold? My Titanic killed the Lissandra. He can't fight me. His R's on cooldown. I need to get on the Ashe. Couldn't kill her. Couldn't hack it. She's 2.5 item. Chose. What is that? 3.5. Whenever I say full items, I don't count boots. Boots don't give you the same amount of power or stats as an actual complete item. You only refer to boots mainly in terms of mobility. So if you're chasing someone or they're chasing you, you need to know what boots they have, tier 1, tier 2, and what type. That way you know if you can chase them down or they can chase you down. So just how it is. Got our Maw now. For boots, I think we should still hold on to Merc Treads. We're getting good value out of them. Or we could sell it and go for a mobility item that's not boots, like a true one. Would probably go for Mortal Reminder, maybe? 7% movement speed's no joke. Could go Deadman's. Spear of Shojin as well. Could be nasty on Xin. Let's just try out what we have right now. Spear of Shojin is definitely good on Xin. You don't want to get it for your first 3 items because it's expensive and it doesn't quite give you what you need. Tempted to go Force of Nature or Mortal Reminder instead of boots. Could get more damage in. I didn't take too much tenacity in my runes. My only tenacity is on unflinching and my jungle item. So right now I have 57% tenacity. Sick. So I'm telling you, the green jungle item's the best. We definitely win this. Pop him with my R. Cho'Gath flash. Oh, he can't kill me. He can't kill me. Omni-Vamp is so dumb. Remove Omni-Vamp. Omni-Vamp's so broken. Yeah, this is pretty dumb. We're at 392 AD. Titanic alone is giving us over 100 AD. She's dead. I have so much HP that it's going to take the turrets an insane amount of shots to actually take me down. GG's. Tank Xin Zhao is cancer strong, man. So much fun. Let's look at the graphs. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we did 93,000 damage. Pretty solid. Looking at damage taken, we took 91,000. Almost identical. Interesting. For self-mitigated, we also self-mitigated. We took more damage, and we self-mitigated more damage than Cho'Gath, guys. Tank Cho'Gath. Bro, I'm telling you, Omni-Vamp's broken. Heartstill's broken. Needs nerf ASAP for runes. Super high value. If you guys enjoyed this Tank Xin Zhao gameplay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.